Hi, I'm Frank McDonough at the Arboretum, and you got to come down right now. Everything's at its peak as far as the fall leaf color is concerned. Take a look at these trees. Behind me, that's Pistacia chinensis, Sarah's radiant. And look at that, Sarah is radiant. My God, this thing is almost like fluorescent. Best times to come here to look at these beautiful turning trees and to photograph them is right around, say 3 to 5 o'clock, just before sunset, when you have this beautiful sun coming in. It adds to the richness of the color. Look at this tree behind me. Again, another fantastic looking crepe myrtle. Look at this American elm. I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, and I said keep an eye on this, and look, it's fantastic. Beautiful, bright yellow leaves, and this gorgeous, graceful, weeping nature. And it's got a really nice dark background. So if you're a photographer, this is where you want to bring your model. This right here is a ginkgo biloba, and not only do they have this beautiful color change, but they have this shadow. They call it a shadow of leaves underneath that keep the same color, and it's just gorgeous because you have this beautiful contrast between the background, which is dark, and the shadow, and kids love to play in this stuff. They really do. We're here in the Meadowbrook section of the Arboretum. This is the section that looks most like, well, the East Coast. And in fact, behind me is an East Coast native, the liquid amber. Again, we have 3 different varieties of liquid amber. We have Carnival, we've got Burgundy, and we've got Palo Alto. And if you can see, there is a difference between them. They haven't fully changed yet, but man, are they beautiful. And with this gorgeous sunlight like this, they're really a sight to see. This is liquid amber Burgundy. So called because most of its leaves will turn a dark burgundy color before they fall off. Wow, look at this. This is a Quercus dentata, also known as the daimyo oak. It's native to Japan and Korea. And look at the color on that. I've never seen this before. Because of the cool season that we've had, this thing is changing color and it's turning almost an orange. Usually it just turns a dull brown and the leaves fall off. Nothing spectacular. But this year, something really spectacular. Wow, look at this. This is a Pyrus Caleriana Chanticleer. This is an ornamental pear. Now, it's not the evergreen pear. It'll drop all its leaves, but I've never seen them with this much color before. Wow, look at that. Look at the shadow this thing casts. A beautiful, almost burgundy shadow of leaves. This is one of my favorite subjects. It's a ginkgo biloba right next to the tropical forest section. And because the tropical forest is so dark green, the ginkgo's leaves really contrast nicely. It's a great subject if you're a photographer, and it's really neat to look at, even if you aren't a photographer. So take a look at this. We're going to pan up and you're going to see how gorgeous this is. Now remember, this display isn't going to last very long, so get down here.